Alright, this is going to be a quick one on this shooting range, Spookytown, little Lemax old scale figurine thing, animated. And there's been a couple videos out already on the motion or animation not working, which is these guys here moving up and down. And the main thing is there's a gear in there that splits, and a couple people have done that already on that front gear there. If I can zoom in right there, it splits. I just bought a kit off eBay that had about 200 different kind of gears in it, and I found one that wasn't quite exact, but it was very, very close, like 90%, and I put it in there and it worked. And then I put this thing back together and all, and I could hear the motor turning, but animations wasn't working, so I took it back. And what I found was the motor was turning here, that's the motor, but the big gear wasn't turning here, and the rubber band thing was slipping. So I just happen to have a lot of rubber bands too. I wrap up cords with it. I work on a lot of stuff, and I have a bunch of rubber bands. And this black one here was the original rubber band in it, and it was just stretched out a little bit and wasn't pulling tight enough. And I found this blue one here, which is a little thicker, which I think will help it. I hope, no expert on rubber bands. But anyway, I put this little bit tighter, just a little bit, blue one on there. And as you can see now, that big wheel is moving fine every time, and my animation is working fine, with the gear fixed. No, it's not moving because it's laying down. But every time animations work, and I'm back in business. And it's one more thing I wanted to show before I put it back together is, come on, camera. This piece here, it's all rubbered over, so you can't really see, how it fits in there. And I've seen people get a hot glue gun or just take all this rubber off of here. And what I found was you can kind of feel where the ridges are, on this thing, because it just slides up in there. And instead of getting a glue gun and trying to get, all this rubber off, and, it's a lot of work and a lot of mess. If you cut around this thing with a knife, with an X-Acto knife or something, carefully, and, there's nothing close that you're going to, cut on this thing to break it. Just don't put like muscle man pressure on it. But if you cut around this rubber with the knife, it makes it a lot easier and a lot less time consuming than trying to get a glue gun and ungluing, all this stuff. Because this is, one solid piece of rubber before I cut, that out. And once I cut it out, this thing came out pretty easily. So I think that works a little bit better than the hot glue method, or cutting out the whole rubber base on the thing. And I do have a hot glue gun, so I might glue it back in together, or I might just put some I got some foil tape that'll tape that up real good, or even a piece of Gorilla Tape. I don't know what I'm going to do to tape it back on, but anyway, getting that out, I suggest you just cut around this plastic here with an X-Acto. And once I got that cut out, this thing just lifted right out of it. All right, that's it for this one. Just the rubber band change, and the gear thing has already been done, and I got mine back together, so I'm not going to go through the gear that splits and then this thing doesn't work on it, but I'll post a link in the comments on it. Okay, that's it for my Lemax Spookytown Shooting Range repair. Bye.